to know about this season is we are entering Thomas Sundergaard's first season as music director. The thing I'm most looking forward to with Thomas leading the orchestra is really his personality. I think he connects so well with the musicians, with the audience, and with whatever music he's conducting. The opening program of the season, which is Thomas's debut as music director, is going to be really exciting because we're performing 2 works by Strauss. And the first piece we played with Thomas was Ein Heldenleben, this massive Strauss piece. And so the chemistry was so obvious from the beginning. And I think that to revisit Strauss again with him for the opening program is a perfect idea.
The thing to know about this season is the Minnesota Orchestra musicians take center stage. My colleagues in the Minnesota Orchestra are some of the most talented musicians. And this year, there are several of us that are going to be featured as soloists in front of the orchestra. It's a really special feeling to be able to come back and to perform here in the community that I grew up in. And I'm particularly honored to perform Mozart's Oboe Concerto. This is a sparkly, bubbly work that's filled with optimism. It's a piece that has the ability to lift your spirits. Later in the season, our principal cellist, Tony Ross, will be featured playing the Dvorak Cello Concerto. If you don't know the Dvorak Cello Concerto, it's one of the greatest pieces that's ever been written for any instrument. In the spring, Aaron Keefe, our amazing concertmaster, is going to be playing the first concerto by Bruch. There are going to be fireworks coming out for violin for sure.
The thing to know about this season is there are big stars across the board. We have classical stars like Fima Bronfman, Christian Tetzlaff, Augustin Hadelich, Carol Gerstein, and Yuja Wang. We have Broadway stars like Audra McDonald, local stars like rapper Nur-D, and we have indie rock stars like Ben Folds. As someone who was really involved with planning the season, I'm especially excited for us to welcome conductor Eun-Sung Kim for her debut with us. Maestro Kim brought us a really interesting program, and so I'm really thrilled to be able to share that later next year.
In the 23-24 season, you've got new ticketing options, starting with an all-new Saturday 2 p.m. matinee series. This will be led by Thomas Sundergaard, who will participate in post-concert conversations. For evening concertgoers, we've bumped up the Saturday start time to 7 p.m. A little variety is a good thing. Along with that earlier start time, we've added a choose your price option for Saturday classical concerts. This program is for everyone and part of our effort to make concerts more accessible. And because it's my area of expertise, if you're under 40, a student, an educator, or have a big group of friends, we've got all sorts of options to help you get to Orchestra Hall more often. Our website is a great resource to learn more. A full lobby excited to share music together is what my front of house team thrives on. We can't wait to see you.
The thing to know about this season is we're committed to programming unique artistic voices. You'll see works by living composers, composers who are breaking barriers in our field, and composers whose incredible work has been historically ignored. It's incredibly important to play music of living composers. Our relevance as an art form depends on the evolution and development of the repertoire. That means performing works by a wide variety of voices that live amongst us today. Kevin Putz, Billy Childs, Lotte Wieniawski, Angelica Negron, Gabriela Ortiz. There's so much to be excited about next season.
The thing to know about this season, it's got musical celebrations of all kinds. New Year, Lunar New Year, Juneteenth, Pride. The Minnesota Orchestra is a place to celebrate. I would bring my friends and family to see the Lunar New Year performance. It's just a wonderful celebration of a beautiful cultural tradition. You can ring in the new year with Thomas Sundergaard and the Minnesota Orchestra playing the Nutcracker Suite, a piece you never get to hear with a full orchestra. If you'd like something to do with your kids for the holidays, come see Frozen, because who doesn't love a Disney movie?
I'm Thomas Sundergaard, and I'm thrilled to start my first season as music director with the Minnesota Orchestra. From the very first moment I stepped on the podium here at Orchestra Hall, I knew this was a special group of musicians. There's such a great spirit among the orchestra, and I felt an immediate connection with the ensemble. Having you in the audience adds to that connection. I couldn't be more excited to lead this fantastic ensemble as we chart a new course together. And you, the audience, are an important part of that journey. Won't you join us?